Top 10 Netflix Series. There was something for everyone on the streamer this year, from Joe Goldberg's Stalking to Tim Robinson's Antics. Hey guys, welcome to our one entertainment channel, Netflix Tops, where you'll watch the top 10s. So grab your popcorn and stay with us till the end of the video. Netflix, once the undisputed Goliath of television streaming, has had an interesting year. It regained its rightful position as the top dog. We have the top 10 original television shows for you to watch. Number 10. Margaret Qualley stars in Netflix's limited series Maid, based on Stephanie Land's memoir, which is a heartbreaking journey. It follows a young mother who flees an abusive relationship, seeks refuge in a shelter, and finds work cleaning houses to support her daughter. Maid is without a doubt one of the Netflix's most moving shows of the year. Land's writing examines systemic poverty, the difficulties and stigmas associated with social services, surviving the gig economy, and the challenges of motherhood. Maid was inspired by a viral Vox article she wrote about her work as a housekeeper, which caught the attention of agent Jeff Kleinman. Number 9. Breaking Bad. This series starts when chemistry teacher Walter White is told he has only 2 years to live after being diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. He decides he has nothing to lose. In New Mexico, he lives with his wife and his cerebral palsy-affected teenage son. Walt embarks on a career in drugs and crime in order to provide a secure future for his family, as he begins manufacturing and selling methamphetamines with one of his former students. He demonstrates remarkable proficiency in this new world. The series follows the effects of a fatal diagnosis on a regular, hard-working man and investigates how the diagnosis affects his morality and turns him into a major drug trafficker. He teams up with Jesse Pinkman, a former student, to sell his signature blue meth. The meth makes them extremely wealthy quickly, but it is just the start of a long journey. Number 8. Dark. The world's leading internet TV network's first German production is set in a modern German town where the disappearance of 2 young children exposes the double lives of a fractured relationships among 4 families. Police officer Ulrich Nielsen, whose brother vanished 33 years ago, and police chief Charlotte Doppler are all featured in the series. As certain characters from the show's core families become aware of the existence of a wormhole in the cave system beneath the local nuclear power plant, which is managed by the influential Tiedemann family. As the ties between the missing children and the town's and citizens' histories become clear, secrets about Kahnwald, Nielsen, and Doppler and Tiedemann families begin to emerge and their lives begin to crumble. Number 7. You. You've done it again, John Goldberg, you creepy psycho. Season 3 of You premiered in October to the delight and terror of fans everywhere. And Penn Badgley even gave us some insight into what it's like to be so bad. You is a 21st century love story that asks, what would you do for love? And is based on Caroline Kempen's best-selling novel of the same name. When a brilliant bookstore manager meets an aspiring writer, his response is obvious: anything. The first season follows Joe Goldberg, a New York bookstore manager who falls in love with Guinevere Beck, an aspiring writer. After meeting her, he feeds his toxic obsession by tracking her whereabouts and removing roadblocks to their romance using social media and other technology. It follows the 2 other seasons, where his loves die, but he remains constant. Number 6. Stranger Things. This story revolves around a strange incident that starts a chain of events that leads to the disappearance of a child in a small town where everyone knows everyone, tearing at the fabric of an otherwise peaceful community. Dark government agencies and ominous supernatural forces descend on the town, and a few residents begin to realize that there is more to it than meets the eye. All friends and family of that missing child and local police are drawn into a mystery involving top-secret government experiments, terrifying supernatural forces, and the discovery of one very strange little girl as they search for answers to the child's disappearance. Her appearance and abilities appear superhuman, and the boys begin to suspect that she may be connected to their missing friend in some way. Number 5. Peaky Blinders is an epic gangster family saga set in post-war Birmingham's lawless slum neighborhoods in 1919. In an industrial landscape gripped by economic upheaval, returning soldiers, newly minted revolutionaries, and criminal gangs all fight for survival. After serving in the British Army during World War I, Thomas Shelby and his brothers return to Birmingham. The city of Birmingham is under the control of Shelby and the Peaky Blinders, the gang he leads. Shelby's ambitions, however, extend beyond Birmingham, and he intends to expand his business empire and eliminate anyone who stands in his way. Number 4. The Haunting of Hill House, like other Gothic novels, is set in an old abandoned mansion and features dark family histories, latent desires, suspense, fear, and the supernatural. The story follows a group of siblings who grew up in what would become the country's most famous haunted house. The family must finally confront the ghosts of their past, some of which still lurk in their minds, while others may be stalking the shadows of Hill House, now that they are adults and forced back together in the face of tragedy. Number 3. The Queen's Gambit follows Elizabeth Harmon, an orphaned chess prodigy, on her journey to become an elite chess player while dealing with emotional issues, drugs, and alcohol addiction. The series title refers to the same-named chess opening. The plot picks up in the mid-1950s and continues into the 1960s. Beth Harmon, a 9-year-old, is quiet, glum, and unremarkable on the surface until she plays her first game of chess, that is. Her senses sharpen, her thinking becomes clearer, and she feels fully in control for the first time in her life. She's competing for the US Open Championship at the age of 16. But as Beth improves her skills on the professional circuit, the stakes rise, her isolation deepens, and the thought of escaping becomes increasingly appealing. Number 2. Squid Game is a South Korean drama series about a group of people who put their lives on the line to win a large sum of money by competing in various games. These citizens are deeply in debt and play children's games in the hopes of winning $38 million. These games aren't your typical video games. It's a game of death. Games in which you die if you lose. Isn't that a bit insane? The phenomenon that is Squid Game is without a doubt one of the best originals on the platform this year, created by Hwang Dong-hyuk. Number 1. Money Heist. To pull off the greatest heist in history, the mysterious man known only as the Professor assembles a group of 8 robbers who share one trait. None of them have anything to lose. 5 months of seclusion, spent memorizing every step, every detail, and every possibility, culminate in 11 days locked up in Spain's national coinage and stamp factory, surrounded by police and with dozens of hostages under their control to see if their suicide wager will result in everything or nothing. We hope you liked the video. If so, hit the like button and share it with your loved ones. If you have any questions or comments, let us know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. You can also watch our other videos suggested just for you. See you in the next video.